Are you talking about the times when you wanted to take her over to your mother's house? And I told you, don't be having my daughter around the pedophiles that's over there? One of your adopted sisters, knowingly, y'all all know about it over there, touching on kids. And that's why she ain't never been over there. That's why she don't know them. And you agreed with it when we were together. Hence why my daughter ain't never really go over there like that. So don't try to sit here and spin and act like, oh, she... The same one whose sister is in the shade room comments popping shit. Worry about your pedophile sister that y'all are protecting over there on that side of the family. Okay? Okay? Yes, I'm going there. I'm gonna go there with y'all every time. That's in my divorce papers as well.
She said the word on a live with her face on camera and then said it is in the divorce papers. Baby, there is a very specific difference between saying something on the internet and saying the same thing in a sworn legal document. One is an accusation. The other is a legal position. Remy chose the legal position. Welcome back to Shella Elite. We don't spread rumors, baby. We read receipts. New here, subscribe and ring that bell right now. Elite family today, Remy Ma, went live and said things that cannot be unsaid. Everything today is based on her own words, on her own platform, allegedly. The bisexual denial, the hidden son, the sex tape blackmail, the gorilla glued admission, and the pedophile allegation filed in official court paperwork. Let's get into every second.
Female with my daughter on the bed. I slipped out of the bed with him after he was trying to get something. Denied him. I always deny him. I've denied him. I haven't had sex with him in years. But I slipped out of our bed and tried to go get in another bed with a girl, a female, which is my friend, one of my close friends for years and years and years. And he caught me with my daughter and all this. First of all, you try to say what you said about Easy. Oh, he a little. I think it's a little sugar in his tank. That's weird to me. That you literally got one hand, thought you had a flex trying to say, oh, she's bisexual. This, like, I'm actually not. But thanks for the uplift, because all the bad bitches that's been in my DMs since you said that, like, shout out to y'all. But try to say she's done so many things to the people from that community. Who?
She has not had sex with him in years, but they were still in the same bed, and she was slipping out at night to be with someone else, and he was catching her. Baby, he did not choose Claressa over Remy. He chose yes over years of no. A man who has been denied by his wife for years and finds someone who says yes does not call that love. He calls it relief. And there is a very specific difference between being chosen and being the available option. The woman who was saying no is at peace right now. The woman who said yes is still defending a marriage that has not been finalized.
Who? Most of my friends. Femmes, aggressives, my hairstylist, one of my makeup artists. Like who? Like, what? By you saying that really shows how you really feel. Oh, I'm only on here because you talked about my children. Who children? Why do people only know that you have 2 children? Mine and your oldest daughter.
She said, I am not bisexual, and then said, shout out to all the bad bez in my DMs. Since you said that, baby, she specifically said bad bez, not fans, not people, bad bez. And she said, shout out, like she was grateful. A full denial stops at I am not. It does not continue into a thank you for the attention. She denied the label and then promoted the attention the label brought. And in this specific situation, the denial and the promotion cannot both be honest at the same time.
Why they don't know about your son? Why was there 1,001 blogs posting, oh, his new girlfriend, way back when you was really with your daughter? Because they never even see her that much. You understand?
Papoose said he came on this live to defend his children. And Remy said, which children? The ones you acknowledge or all of them? Baby, a man who appears on a live to defend his children while allegedly not publicly acknowledging one of them is making an argument with a hole in it, and Remy found the hole immediately. He hides the son he has because of who the son loves and allegedly kept someone in the family circle who hurt children. A man who decides which children deserve protection based on his own comfort is not protecting children. He is protecting himself.
Don't ever fucking play with me. I told you the last time when you tried that son. Oh, she wasn't with my daughter on Christmas. Not only was I with her on Christmas, and your dumb ass was sitting right there. Nigga, I bought the most of the shit like I always do. Like, what you talking about? What are you talking about? Why you keep playing with my fucking kid? But as soon as I start talking about your parenting, you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad. She won't let me see my daughter. She won't let me see my daughter. I ain't never been the bitch to keep a man away from his kid. I'm not gonna be with the kid all day. Go over there. It's your turn too. You understand?
Not only was I with her on Christmas, Papoose was sitting right there. I bought most of the like I always do, baby, like I always do. 4 words. That mean this is not a new dynamic. This is a 20-year pattern. And Claressa has been posting about the family she is building, the baby plans, the future. And Remy is saying the Christmas you think is new, I was running for years with him present before any of this was public. And the receipts for those Christmases have her name on them. Baby, we heard the opening, but this moment needs more than a cold open. She filed it in the divorce papers. Papoose's lawyers reviewed those papers. They did not dispute it publicly. He went on this live and addressed Easy, addressed Claressa, addressed Christmas, and did not say one word about the pedophile allegation. Baby, the thing that would be easiest to deny if it were false, got no denial. And Remy added the most specific detail. He agreed to keep Kenzie away from that person while they were still married. He knew, he agreed, and kept that person in the family anyway. Just kept Kenzie out of it. Baby, agreeing to protect your child from someone while continuing to protect that someone in your circle is not a father protecting his child. That is a man protecting his comfort.
He used to be gorilla glued to my nuts everywhere I went. Not because I'm a cheater and because I can't keep my legs closed, but because he was so worried about an athlete or another rapper or an executive getting my attention and I'll leave. When he realized that a regular nigga that can rap, but just not the way we do it. By the way, he makes $50,000 per battle, has about 5-6 battles a year, so he makes at least $250,000 a year. You understand? Great credit score. I never seen a person with a credit score like this in my life. Like the richest people that I've been around. But anyway, unlike some people who beg me to add their name to one of my properties and I have a fucking lien on it because they don't pay their taxes.
Gorilla glued to her everywhere she went, not because she was cheating, because he was terrified of losing what he knew he did not deserve. And then, unlike some people who beg me to add their name to my properties and I have a lien on it because they don't pay their taxes, baby, that sentence has one target. The man she was married to for 20 years, who begged to be on her assets, who let federal liens accumulate on those same properties because he did not pay his taxes for 13 years. He did not just fail to contribute. He actively became a financial liability on everything she built, and the IRS has the paperwork to prove it.
Blackmailing me and threatening me to release sex tapes of me. Y'all keep saying, oh, she was parading around with this guy. I ain't never do that. Never. Y'all may see me standing with somebody. Y'all may have seen me at my battle league where people was talking crazy about me. People who have had conversations with Papoose who was feeding them information to talk shit about me in hopes that it would be so bad and I would be so ashamed and so embarrassed that I would stop. But I'm a real ass bitch and I know the truth. So
he kept threatening to release sex tapes, to control her, to keep her quiet, to make her comply. Baby, a husband who uses recorded intimacy as a weapon against his wife is not fighting for his marriage. He is fighting for his ownership of her. And here is the specific connection nobody is making loudly enough. 50 Cent says he has Ring camera videos of Claressa. And the man who connects both of those situations has a documented history of using private footage as a weapon when he feels like he is losing control. That is not a coincidence. That is a pattern. And patterns do not care whose name is in the footage.
I would have rather talked to a bum, homeless person on the streets that was good to me, that treat me good before I stayed there another day. And that's just that. That's just that. I'm not hurt. I'm not missing nobody. I'm not wanting them back. This, I switched. Look at my face, y'all. This is the happiest, the most at peace that I've been. The only time I have an issue is when I have to do this. And the reason why I have to do this is because it gets me results. Because he cares about his personal, public opinion. The opinion that you guys have of him. He cares about it. When he would not leave my house for years, the second that I couldn't take him on, I said, you know what, I'm posting this.
I would have rather been with a homeless person who treated me well than stay there one more day. And the second she found a way to make him leave, he was out the same day. Baby, a woman who moves that fast the moment an exit opens was not undecided. She was ready. She had been ready. The gorilla glued surveillance, the sex tape threats, the tax liens on her properties, the pedophile allegation in the divorce papers. After all of that, she did not need time to decide. The only thing that changed was the door. And the moment it opened, she was already on the other side of it. Baby, that is not a woman who lost something. That is a woman who finally stopped pretending she had not already lost it years ago. She chose the sworn legal position, not the internet accusation. He chose yes over years of no, denied bisexual, and thanked Remy for the DMs, hidden son, whose existence he does not acknowledge publicly. Like I always do, 20-year Christmas pattern, pedophile allegation in official divorce papers. He did not deny on this live. Gorilla glued to her because he knew what he was. Federal tax liens on her properties he begged to be added to. Sex tape blackmail as a control mechanism. And the door opened. He was out the same day. 2 questions. 1, he agreed to keep Kenzie away from that family member while married and kept that person in the family circle anyway. Does that silence on the pedophile allegation tonight tell you more than any denial could have? 2, she said she would rather be with a bum who treated her well after the gorilla glued surveillance and the sex tape threats and the tax liens. Does that sound like jealousy to you, or does it sound like someone describing what 20 years of the wrong person actually feels like? Drop it below. I'm Shella. The receipts never lie at Shella Elite. Baby, I will see you in the next one. Not.